So I'm going to share something really quick with you. This is a technique which I've learned, which I was absolutely blew my mind to the point where it can be used in so many different scenarios to keep you in absolute control of the situation and to keep a clear mind. So basically, and this is all in relation to kind of communication, and it's basically using your breath. So because what I've found out is that whenever something happens, so if somebody challenges you, if somebody says something that you don't agree with, or if they're questioning you, or if they are undermining you, or basically poking you for some kind of response or an argument, or at the same time, if you're in some kind of an interview, or if you're in kind of those kind of scenarios, basically by using your breath, what it allows you to do is slow everything down, and it keeps you out of fight or flight, because as soon as somebody challenges you, your initial response within your body is to speed everything up. Like you get that fight or flight within your brain, and then everything speeds up. The pace of your voice, your breathing, everything speeds up, and you then lose the control of response. So what I would say is that what I learned is that when somebody says something or you're in that kind of situation, before you respond, you're taking a breath. So basically somebody would say something and then you'd respond. So you're taking probably, I don't know, somewhere between up to about 5 seconds to stop, to pause, because by that breath, it stops your fight or flight from being able to kick in, and it keeps you within this rational part of your brain where it allows you to stay in 100% control of your response, so then you can decide how you're going to come back and if you're going to come back and respond. And it works the same thing because what that does, firstly, actually, within conflict or an argument, that's then going to put that other person in a bit of a weird situation, because they're going to be thinking, well, they're waiting for a response, and then the words fall flat. So it's kind of, they say something maybe with a desire to cause upset or harm, and then the words drop. It's like because you've not responded. And then it's a case of where you then get the choice as to what you want to do next. But then with regards to other scenarios, like if you're in a job interview, if you're pausing before you're responding, that other person, again, that's interviewing you is thinking, well, they're waiting, and they're thinking, well, this guy's actually thinking about he's thinking about his response. And then they're intrigued as to what your response is going to be, and your response holds more weight. So again, and this blew my mind. I thought this is like the secret of like a massive thing for me, as to how I can communicate with people in a more connected manner. Because again, I have no desire to get involved in arguments, because for me, my understanding is, or my feelings is, there's no such thing as winning an argument. The only thing you get from an argument, if you come away and think, I put them in their place, what's your prize for winning? Is it it's loneliness, disconnection, awkwardness? It's like, these aren't things that anybody wants. So it's like, the thing is with arguments is there's always going to be a way that it can be resolved, but sometimes if you're in the wrong, you just need to apologize and own it. And if you're not in the wrong, then it's a case of you need to not exasperate the situation. Just think, well, I don't need to, like I said yesterday, I don't need to turn up to this party. I don't need to get involved in this. So thank you for kind of showing me the kind of person that you are. Like, you're poking me for an argument, but it's not somewhere where I want to be with this. So yeah, but this, like I said, this blew my mind, and I hope it adds some value to kind of what you're doing and within your day-to-day life, because I know it has mine, and it's allowed me to communicate, or feel like I'm going to be able to communicate moving forwards a whole lot better, because again, it's just about the breath. Have a great day.